2k Kislev team would probably do very well. Oh, we have High Elves. Okay, so 1160 us versus Baby High Elves. They have clearly played a game though, so let's have a quick look who we walked into. Darth Mail. Don't know who that is. He won his game. He won by 3 by the looks of things. History. He beat some chuffs 3-0. Throws a lot of blocks, so he won't dodge away much. Okay. Catcher with dodge, and that's it. 1 fan factor, an apothecary, and 3 rerolls. Let's do it. Let's have a quick look at our team, just team roster wise. So we've got 2 fan factors, so we're +1 on the fan factor roll, and it's 11 plays 11. Eternal champion. Yeah, he has sort of bigged himself up a little bit there, hasn't he? Some good news, I will be able to put these dice down in about a month's time. We have ordered a special fidget spinner for me, so I can play around with that. Okay, he gets to choose. And he has dice. I do. But I've been told off privately on more than one occasion for using dice because apparently they're really loud. Jimmy has sadness and combat prams. Let's not forget and his combat prams. And Lupac has Albion. So you're right. Everyone has a special angle. I like to think that our special angle is Zunk. Jaleel Pro Elves. Not sure about that. Okay, so we're using 1 wolf to oops. Ghoul can pick the ball up, and then we need to cover ourselves from getting blitzed. We don't want that. So this setup, we are going to use block on the line of scrimmage. I am going to be blitzing with a zombie, which I know is a little poor, but we've got a flesh golem which is difficult to knock down on either flank to protect us from a blitz, and we've got a werewolf that if there is a blitz we can get and cover. So I quite like this setup as an anti-ish elf defense. Good news, we've got fame. We got 12 versus 7, and we already had an advantage, so we're there.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. We thought you'd all, I don't know, fallen over or something.
I did say back in a minute.
Yeah, no, but we didn't know where you'd gone. We thought maybe it was the PC or something.
Well, it was. I did say that that it would be arriving then, didn't I?
Oh,
You
and
didn't get.
it has arrived now, has it?
Yeah, that's what I've been.
Hey!
For it. Hey! I didn't just stop speaking. I did say back in a minute. It was a clue, you know. Anyway, how we doing?
Yeah, not terribly. Not terribly.
Oh, congratulations, KLZD.
Why are we congratulating him?
You won.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to try and trap these elves so they can't just stand up and wander off. There'll be a blitz there, and we need to go and pick the ball up. So, pick up the ball is a naked 3+. That's a failure of a 1 in 9. So let's do... Where are we going to blitz from? 1, 2, 3. Can't move afterwards, so we'll blitz from that square there.
Why am I grumpy zunk? Now what have I done? Bit harsh.
Oh, I'm very tempted to follow that up, actually. But then he doesn't knock... No, he knocks us over 75% of the time, so we'll stay put.
Yeah. I mean, there's two things you can do with the golems, isn't it? Sort of stick them together 2 squares apart so they form a sort of a roadblock, or guard the sidelines because of the whole stand firm gig.
Yeah. And I quite like our positioning here. Blitzing wise, what's he going to hit? Well, he can have a 1 dice blitz on any of the strength 3 things, or he can try and generate up 2 dice blitz on one of the 2 armor 9 flesh golems, which, if it doesn't knock them down, means that we'll get to generate some blocks back.
There's not a lot on for him, is there?
No, I don't think there is. I think that's quite a solid turn.
Yes, well done.
Wormthrax, he survived the hit.
Good lad. Ah, oh, we've named a golem after Sundisk. Haven't seen him since, have we? Please name a golem after me, Sundisk.
He's been a little lucky here.
Okay, that was some dice, but he needs company, otherwise he's just going to get
Well,
wolfed.
Yeah, he has got the blitzer at the back, but yeah, it's...
Okay. Yeah, but he's got to make a similar dodge again, which accident won't to happen, maybe. But he's got a reasonable reward if he pulls it off, and I suppose that, yeah, there's the one over the other side.
Okay, so we're going to just pull back a little bit. So Ghoul's going to pick it up. We're going to blitz the catcher with a wolf, the block wolf. So let's free that up. Good.
Yeah, work, nice.
Oh, now. Don't want to take that flesh golem back because he's forming a very nice screen there. It's a real shame that Wormthrax is stunned.
Yes. Here we go. That was
Little
an
disappointing.
anticlimax, wasn't it? Oh,
Also a little
Tony,
disappointing.
Yeah.
Right, ball's going there. We're going to put that.
That's the thing though, Vilnic. It didn't. That's a problem. Now, Reticent, be a good boy. Be a good girl. Pick the ball up. I don't know if that's even a question.
What was it?
Do address blitzing an AV7 piece with a claw wolf. It's more that the wolf's got A, block, and B, frenzy. The claw's immaterial. But you knew that, fellas, didn't you? You're just being controversial. Kurgle, good morning, old bean. How are you? I think they secretly all knew that. They were just baiting you there, Andy. Tough crowd today.
Right. Do I want to throw a one-die block there? Do I? So if it goes wrong, he's got a block, but he's got it dead easily.
Well, he can block the North Zombie of the cage, Tomo, but I don't think that massively threatens the ball. That with the two wolves there, he can't really shut down the sideline because they'll get surfed.
Yeah, indeed. Tomo, thank you very much for the host. Appreciate that. Don't know if you've joined the channel, but I hope your Blood Bowl was going well.
Nice one, Tomo. No, fair point, Makatushi.
Yeah, good shout.
It's more that they've got high standards, I think, rather than just being, tough per se. Yeah, he's going to blitz Tomo the zombie, isn't he?
I'm not sure what he's going to do.
Mighty.
Oh, he's going for the wolf. He's going for the wolf.
For Tony the wolf then. Oh, okay. Well, Tony is one of the few players who's got block, but it doesn't matter because we've got a yellow one. Okay. That's actually quite good. It's better than what I was proposing as the easier, most obvious option.
I don't think
that's
good.
That's probably more effective.
I don't think that's very good. I think he's in trouble if he doesn't do something. Oh. All right. So I don't know whether he's in the stream. So let's just assume that he's not for a second. But that catcher's going off is what's going to happen here.
Not in stream under his coach name, so maybe not.
Yeah, that catcher is going off. We've also got a lying down elf, which he forgot to do anything with last turn.
The northwest one.
Yep.
Was the one on the scrimmage stunned? The one dead in the centre circle, just north of the two whites? Was he a stunned one? Can't remember now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Crag, it's almost scary, but not 10 minutes ago said in PC. How could the delivery guy be in two places at once, 150 miles apart? That's frightening, that, isn't it? Wow. Scan have delivered things to me and Crag this morning at the same time. Twilight Zone. Did your lad have a white van with red logo on it? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's knocked down. Greedy fucker, honestly. Crag, I think interdimensional travel is the only viable explanation for what we've just seen. It's amazing. Now, this is my dedication to you, Andy, here, and the channel. That I've got PC sat through in the other room, unopened in its box, just sat there. Good morning, Charles. Are we well? Charlie Banks is here, Andrew. Say hello.
Hello, Charlie. Sorry I'm not ignoring your text message. I just haven't had a chance to reply yet.
Andy's fingers fell off 4 years ago, and he's never been able to reply to texts since then. It's tragic, really. Anyone want to buy a violin, by the way? And I think he's also got a piano he's not using. His dedication, Bobface, I thought that. Andy remained unmoved. He doesn't care.
Yeah. So we had to throw that last block at the end there because otherwise he was just get surfed.
Charlie, what's happened to Andy is the same that's happened to Jake and Logan Paul. It's all gone to their heads. Doesn't care about the guys who got in there anymore, does he? You're quite right.
I don't think that's the best dodge. So
you're about as interactive as a dead badger at the minute. Are you concentrating on something?
It was all going fine, and then that non-surf has just tilted me slightly. I'm quite annoyed by it. That catcher shouldn't be on the bloody field right now.
Brain on Slugs, I apologise. I missed your original question. Yes, he did, though. It was a Pyrrhic victory. That we've got a block guard goat miss next game, and more worryingly, best Chaos Warrior, named after me, is dead. Proper dead.
Fuck off! Like, that's bollocks. He is pushing his pissing luck.
Oh, no, really? That's... Is he just doing laps of that wolf? Fash says, Andy, did you know I nearly convinced Zunk that I didn't know who Andy was? Yeah, except you didn't. Because I just knew you were being Fash. So, good try. Have another go. Evening, buddy. How are you doing?
You want to do anything else outrageous in one turn?
Seriously.
For fuck's sake.
Just taking the piss, isn't it? Okay. Well, I mean, now what? You're going to get it back off him, aren't you?
Well, we're going to need to make a 3+ dodge now. For fuck's sake.
True.
That's outrageous.
Inconclusive, Fash. Inconclusive. Case not proven. Next.
And the award for today's player who's taken the piss most consistently goes to...
Well, I don't know. The last guy was taking the piss quite a bit. In a different way, perhaps. Oh, no! Stop it! Have you watched the last two turns, Charlie? This is a little irksome. If you're being kind.
The problem with this turn, it's not this, it's the fact that we're not going to be able to put the ball anywhere remotely safe.
No. Stunned it. So, I mean, you've got to pick it up with the wolf, do you?
I'm
Have
going to have to go with the white.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh God, Andy, this game you've put Fash off returning to Blood Bowl. He was just about coming round to I'll give it another go. He's seen Jimmy play and thought that looks fun. He changed his mind again. Oh man. Don't completely vanish though, Fash, because it's very important that once we've got marketing department's current project finished, we've got some pretty snazzy technology on this channel coming. That you're my number one guy. I want to say, look what we've done, and you'll go, "Wow, guys, well done." I didn't think you had it in you. Findico, you're right. Blood Bowl is an easy game if you only roll sixes. But I think what's doing Andy's head in is that he's not trying to roll sixes. He's trying to roll basically threes. If you equate block dice, threes and fours, and he's just getting strings of twos.
And he's getting ridiculous. Like that rubbish from the last turn was just. He shouldn't have got away with that. There's no way he should have got away with that. Off the back of we didn't get our surf. That catcher should not be on the field right now. We should have surfed it.
It'll be all right. You'll turn it around, Sunshine.
Oh, I probably will. Probably.
Just trying to think if we got anything else to show Fash, just to show how clever we are. Got the webcam working.
Hey.
Nearly got Ankbot working.
Yeah, nearly. Not quite, nearly.
Yeah, well, we've only been trying less than 24 hours, so, give it a chance.
Right, if this doesn't work, so if he goes for this and this does not work, one or both of those players are going to go in the bin.
Oh, hello. Do you know that stun's probably saved him? But anyway, you can get one at least. What? Hold on, Fash. So what you're saying is that it's not just mining rocks. You can also cut down trees? Whoa. This is a new paradigm in gaming, this.
I'm not ready for that sort of experience.
This is right up there with David Braben releasing Elite in the 80s, isn't it, really? It's up there with Doom. It's up there with Super Mario.
Right, where are we going to put the ball? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the ball can go over here. So if the ball's going over there...
No, I'm not following anymore, Flash. This is way too complicated a concept. do you think the developers worried that it would be lost on the audience, that they wouldn't get their heads around being able to, make this wider range of got one sort of this wider range of goods? It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Whilst you're doing this, if you wanted to hear some banging tunes, is the facility for that? Is there any way that could happen?
From us? No.
Block dice are going a bit better. No results happen yet. Slash it up. Jinxed it. That light at the end of the tunnel is just a train coming the other direction.
Well, someone's just switched it off.
Oh, here we go. Got one. Well, pushed him over a bit. Right, got chin one. Come on, Shatter Dice. Give it a good old smack in the teeth. Go. Weak sauce.
Two rerolls. Would I take a... Yeah, I'd take both down here, I suppose.
Meh.
Yeah, it's not terrible. So we need to try trundle up the field a little bit. So we only got to form this weird odd-shaped cage because the catcher was stunned. If the catcher wasn't stunned, I wouldn't be doing this. Hello, Hellboy. I hope you're well today.
Aye. Afternoon.
And we need to get back to blitzing with Tony Plays Poorly. He's giving away a lot of blocks.
Well, I mean, with no real kill skills, it's not insane, is it? But if you keep knocking down enough, one of them's going to break.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is, keep hitting them with the wolves. Once we do eventually knock them down, then he's in trouble.
Oh, Hellboy, I wouldn't dwell on the titles too much. They're very hit and miss. Andy does them.
Oh, sorry, shall I edit it again? Right, so what are we doing now? We're doing something else, aren't we? Champ Ladder.
Champ Ladder, Necro, and Dark Elf. And Hellboy says, didn't see your name on the title. You don't normally put my name on the title, do you? I'm kind of by default here most of the time. Fanfuck says to Fashbinder, attacking people and taking their clothes and weapons just sounds like an average night out in Nottingham. So Fash, what are you going to do now if you've capped out all gathering? Is there a new career for you? You maybe become a DJ, spin some wicked discs and that.
There we go. The stream is now correctly titled with what's going on.
Well done.
Now, what turn are we on? We're on... I can get one of these through. So that blocks there, that blocks there, that blocks there. That zombie comes through. How do we blitz?
What's 10 years premium mean, Fash? To us non-familiar with the game. He is, mate. Yes, he played the first round game last night. Won 1-0 against Sirens Orcs. But we've got a block guard goat miss next game, and more worryingly, a dead best Chaos Warrior. So looking a bit tricky to proceed much from here, but give it a shot. Could just go and open my new PC, couldn't I, just enough? Don't really need me here. Just go and do that. Quite fancy it. Scheduling is underway, mate. In fact, una memento. That's our latest info there. Community manager, that sounds a bit like hard work. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, when are you playing, Ducky?
There we go. Now, you don't normally base the let you base a cage corner, but this turn I decided that it was probably worthwhile. Interesting. And I think we were probably going to try and just score with a white here, because it's going to be a little bit difficult to get. Oh shit, it's turn 7 next. Oh dear.
Captain Get Wrecked, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the show.
Oh Christ, we're going to actually have to think a bit more about this. That might be the ghoul. We might have to hand off to the ghoul. Two dice uphill. Oh, he's going for the wolf.
Well, I mean, that turned out well for him, but without knowing the outcome, I wouldn't have done that.
No, me either. He'll come unstuck here. Lucas, thanks for the follow. Enjoy Kelly.
No, you didn't mean that. Enjoy the appearance of, not. We don't know her that well. There's also, we've got Dancing Boba Fett as well. It's not all just young ladies?
It is mostly. I got rid of the dancing Boba Fett.
All right, so it's 67% young ladies. Fair play.
We could do the blitz with that instead. That's better.
Just to annoy you, Fash, is why we alternate the pictures. Is it working? Zarditox, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the show.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wolf stands there. So if the wolf is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the wolf is in scoring range. So we could blitz that. 1, 2.
Kelzadi, it's written in the stars, that really, isn't it? You'd have to. He's given your namesake on his team, Frenzy Andy. That's very apt. Oh, Medic Death, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the programme. I was just about to say, I think this team will get a bit more exciting when they've got a bit more development, because I'm looking around and it's all a bit kind of, well, we're knocking stuff down, but we're doing anything, is it?
Yes, that's the downside here.
Well, it's early days. How many games have they played? Is this number 3?
Yeah,
Not many.
not many is the answer. Yeah, I think it is 3.
Do you know what? I think, yeah, it is, because you got Tony Wolf skilled up in game 1 and the 2 whites in game 2. I think that's how it went. Oh, who's a good boy? Well done, Fiction. Oh, Fash, you want to stick around? Andy's going to make some more trivial dice rolls at some stage.
What's that?
Fash, brackets, jaded with Blood Bowl,
Okay.
is impressed with your 3+ dodge with dodge ability. So I said stick around and we're doing some more fairly low-risk moves successfully later on. No guarantees, of course. Mandaron, thank you ever so much for the follow. Welcome to the programme. And India the Kitten thanks you too.
Notice it's spelt correctly, by the way. Did you see that?
Oh, you changed that, did you? No, I didn't look.
I've correctly edited it, so we've got that.
Oh, well done.
Right, so what's he looking at doing here? I think he's going to come and do the suicide play. Dodge in on a 4, 1 dice blitz. Yeah, so he's looking for 2 coin flips. 2 50-50s, effectively. Oh, he's...
Hey, Fash, if you're after watching safe moves first executed properly, you've come to the right place, Sunshine.
On break's probably annoying. Oh. No, it's not. Don't matter. Because he rolled a 1.
Yami, we haven't, because we can find YouTube clips of it, but not GIFs, and converting a YouTube clip to a GIF is beyond our technical expertise at the moment. Fash, you don't even need to say it. I'll just take it as read.
What, they knew how to do it?
Yes, he's going to mock us for not knowing us how to do that. Yami said he thought he sent us the gift. I'm sure when we tried that, it was what was wrong with it, Andy?
Which was for what?
Dancing stormtroopers with Darth Vader entering the store.
It was on YouTube. It was on YouTube. He got his KOs back. Oh well. Right.
I know you can convert these things, but you know, I've got enough technical headaches on hand. I couldn't figure that sort of stuff out.
Oh, now I think we're going to save this setup broadly.
Did like it though, Yemi. Well, this is a chevron. You're going to use this all the time, aren't you? Or frequently.
So we'll save this setup now. I'm now going to move everyone out of the way because it's only his turn 8, and I don't want to just give him a free blitz. So, on a player.
Are we using 3 zombies on the scrimmage rather than risk the golems?
No, I'm going to put them on there so he can't do a 1 turn.
Fair play. And you'd be dreadfully unlucky to lose a golem. I didn't just say that, by the way, just in case Karma is listening.
So Shattered Ice is on 5. What's that zombie on? That's on nothing. So, Pyro, brace yourself, my friend. You need to be getting ready to take a punch to the face.
Pyro's nothing if not rugged.
Oh. Right.
You'd think so, Yemi, wouldn't you? That's wise words, my friend, wise words.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to send it to me over Steam, that'd be a good idea. Or
drop it in this chat.
In fact, send it me on a PM in here. Yeah, you can drop it in the chat, but if you send it me on a PM here, that'd be great.
Because definitely like it. That's definitely a winning little film.
We could actually do this.
What, he could do the 1-turner, you mean?
Yeah, he's positioned wrong, so he's set up wrong, but it was available. It's a shame I can't pause his turn and go, no, but you've done that wrong. But, so what he could do is the blitzer that's on the far end, on my right as I look at it, needs to be stood directly 2 squares in front of my zombie. You then just block over, you block over this flesh golem. Fuck's sake. You know what's going to happen? He's not going to come back, and I'm going to have to play the second half with 10. I can see this now.
I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say the chances of losing the flesh golem are really small.
Yeah, but now,
God
look, he's going to push into the wrong player. If the catcher was there, he could then push the catcher forward.
If it's no bother, Yami, we'd happily use it, but we're not sort of dishing out sort of major homework that's going to take you hours. So please don't, if it's a big slaver on. But if it's lemon squeezy for a man of your talent, we'd certainly use it. Sundisk, welcome back, Sunshine. You do have a player on this team, and you've just been knocked out, but you've had the jolly good taste to immediately wake up again. We've got Duracells in you today, so I'm expecting a casualty from you.
What about that? That'd be pretty tricky to break down.
Oh, Yummy, what are you going to cook? Hey, if you don't mind, mate, that'd be great.
That'd be very difficult to break down. Alright, let's see what he does with that. So, It is massively untraditional to put more than 3 players on the line of scrimmage. However, notice that the 2 guard pieces are next to one another. So he's got to do a 1 dice block into one white, then he'll do a 1 dice block into the other white, if he wants to start trying to knock down that line of scrimmage. So it is possible, but we're inviting him to fail straight away on his turn.
Pyro, good morning. How are you, mate? Pleased to report that your namesake zombie is alive and, well, as alive as he's going to be being a zombie, and still moving around on the team.
What does the chat think about this? The 4 pieces on the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the 2 guard whites flanked by the golems, I like it. It makes a challenge for him to do anything with them.
Yeah, he can pop out. So he could pop out the left white, and then 2D the flesh golem, and then you could 2D the other white. You can get them. It's not bulletproof, but it'll make him think, and it'll use a lot of resource to do it. And as it turns out, he's given up.
So yeah, absolute winner there. That's had the desired effect of not bothering.
Saving the line of scrimmage, yeah.
This team will be a hell of a lot better if one of the wolves gets mighty blow and we get block tackle on the other wolf, and the flesh golems get block guard. You can really start to do stuff. Grab a big ghost on a golem as well. Being 1-0 up is a right good thing for you, possibly.
Maybe the fact that he's got 11 elves means that it's not unfair to think that he will be able to score. He should be able to score with 11 elves.
Yeah, it's fair shout, isn't it? Yummy, that sounds outstanding.
Yeah. Do you want to pop round? Are you UK based? Do you want to just pop round? If he doesn't do something, the number 9 line elf, the one that's furthest forward as we currently look at it, is surfable. Because the wolf comes in and blitzes from the side, and then the zombie pushes him out. So he's going to have to do something. And the only other thing I don't understand is he had to put some pieces on the line of scrimmage, but he could have just put 3, and he could have made it so 2 of them didn't have to dodge.
You'd only have 1 based.
Yeah, he's got loads based. That's what? That's lucky. Sadly, you're Swedish. Oh.
Oh, 1 dice on the golem. That's annoying. I mean, he's not going anywhere, so job done. But
it's a bit naughty.
Bit naughty.
Right, we're going to go for a surf again then.
Right, so Raskian Aldaloth, he's called, that lineman. Well, we can push him in the crate. He can get a blob skill sandwich, can't he? Arthur's doing those now. Blob skill sandwich being a sausage in a bun.
2, 3, 4.
I have actually been to a Mongolian restaurant in Tunbridge Wells, of all places, and it's a bit like curry, but not. It's sort of got some vague similarities to it, but different. It was that interesting. Here we go. Come on, Fiction. Give me a shove. No, these are not the dice you were looking for. Got to have another go there, really, don't we? Oh, for goodness sakes. Fash. Cynicism vindicated. Arse biscuits. there's a few Mongolian restaurants in the UK, Village, but I'd say you're probably limited to a few. It's not huge. It's mainly because there's not a massive Mongolian population in the UK. I was just laughing at Sheffield Steel. He says he had a friend who had a fake family in Tunbridge Wells, and every time he got a new job, he'd kill them off one by one for time off work. It's not a bad idea, is it? Hello, T. How are you, mate? Oh, do you know what? That's really annoying. You're right, Andy.
Yeah, all right. It's slightly vexing that um, things like that they should be fine and then they're not. It's just disappointing, isn't it? Really.
Well, what should have been a really good thing, surfing an elf, has turned into a. Oh God, he's going to score now. I can't really do very much to stop him.
Yeah. The only thing that he's got as a problem here is that he has used his reroll. So, like that block where he hadn't finished his cage was a really bad idea. That go for it was a really risky proposition. And this isn't the first time that he's pushing his luck. Oh, I think we will stay there, thank you. At some point, this will catch up with him. Right, we're just going to swamp this. Really full on swampage.
Nuanto, do you know what? I'm not altogether sure if it was a Mongolian barbecue or a real Mongolian restaurant. To all intents and purpose, it had most of the trappings of an Indian restaurant. That there was lots of dishes with rice and stuff, but then I think there was quite a lot of lamb and that kind of thing. It was a while ago. I want to say, oh God, must be 13, 14 years ago. I was going out with that last in Tunbridge Wells, so that was when it was. Can't remember, buddy.
So by double marking the cage corners, that makes it very difficult to get back out again. These two. So all we need is a singular GFI here.
Which will be no problem. Not for a player of Pyro's quality. Oh, really? Come on.
35 in 36 dice results. Don't agree with that as an assessment.
Well, he stunned one. It's progress. You're due a casualty about now. Even without Mighty Blow, you've knocked over a lot of elves. I mean, even without massive success there, you've given him something to think about. Well done, Hellboy. Go on, chin it.
And the point of following that up was that at the moment the back of the cage can get round the top. So yes, he's got an easy 2 dice on Sundisc, but Hellboy's still in the way. So this is still not straightforward for him.
He needs to roll some dice, which he's done this game, so it isn't bulletproof, but at least he's got to roll a bunch of dice to get out of it.
Yeah. That's a real shame that he didn't stay up on at least the first one.
I had high hopes Sundisc would hold out a little longer there, but never mind. See, why is he gone and marked up Hellboy there. Is that a good idea?
Because I think he's going to throw some one-die blocks to try and get out of this.
So far, so good.
Yeah, he's now going to do 3+ dodge, blitz, try and walk through with the catcher, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Although, oh, okay.
Lucky puppy. Well, he's still got another dodge to make, but
No, he's done now.
that's pretty much done.
He's done. He can score.
Oh, no, you're right. Yes, that was fortunate. Oh, well.
The 1Ds are real. They are indeed.
Oh, no, Amto. This was, they bring you large menus of unfamiliar sounding dishes, and then it arrives on the table. There was no sort of central cooking place, no.
This is mega risky. Do you really want to be doing this? Apparently you do.
That is taking some chances, because there's lots of things to go wrong and just leave him pretty wide in the open here. State the bleeding obvious again, Zun. Well done. Oops. Well, Tony plays poorly. He's in range, isn't he? Oh, he's stunned. Arse.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't have done this if the wolf wasn't. Now, it is possible for Murloc Joe to get 2 dice on this.
Go for it with Pyro to lend the assist. Easiest way to do it.
And then if we get the knockdown, I'll be able to bring the ghoul around. Right, you're standing up. So let's just really, really think this through for a second. You're just going to stand up. Wormthrax is alright there, because I can do 2 dice into 2 dice.
Come on, Pyro. It's not far to run. You can handle it, son. Good work. Well, that's a good question, Yami. Really?
This is unbelievable! That's
For
unbelievable!
God's sake.
Hi Andy, can you have
Honestly,
some really
this
shit luck in a game?
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm hungry. Back in a minute, I'm going to get some food. I'm fucking starving.
Go and kick the fridge. You can't make this up, can you? I mean, honestly. That was Murloc Joe White doing that, by the way. Still, 1-1, 4 turns to equalise. 4 turns for the win. Doable. Negatives. Got 11 elves to get past. I'm going to go 50-50 between a draw and a win. 50% chance to win, Andy. 50% chance to draw. I'm going with that. This is the time where your luck turns because it's been terrible. Okay. Afternoon, Farron. Wubba double ubba to you too. Stand firm doing a thing there. Can we casualty one at least? That'd be nice. I'm still holding out for this casualty. Come on. Ah, good. Well, you managed to pick the ball up. There's a tick in the plus column, eh?
Yes, that was important. We're going to have to forego a blitz this turn. Because it's all about
Yummy.
safety.
Happy cooking, sunshine. Sorry, Andy.
Sorry, no, it's all right. We're gonna forgo the blitz this turn because it's all about safety. So
Praying on slugs. Don't even think it.
maybe. The flesh golems are there. I know he can get some 2 dice blocks on them fairly easily, but they will just. He has only got 1 reroll too, and it just pulls pieces and pulls them to the sides. Perfect. And we can get through. Good-o. So, up you get. We cancel that assist out, so we can then 2 dice block here. This zombie. Whoa! No, this zombie will walk forward, but.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hello.
That was weird. I got the last thing you said was very like low bandwidth. You know, you sound all sort of Davros, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and folks couldn't hear me. So that was weird. Discord having a hiccup.
Unfortunately, we haven't got the go for it to get a ghoul there, 2 squares in front of the white. Ghoul's just a little bit far back. So I think we put the ball there this turn.
So there's always a danger when you say hello. Can you hear me? That everybody just goes, shh, don't say anything. Congratulations, Farron. Satisfying, isn't it? Bloody rats. Spawny teams they are.
This would have been a lot easier if we'd have knocked that blitzer over. We would have been able to stand safely a couple more squares forward, but oh well. That's pretty safe without being bulletproof. Yeah, that'll do. Well, that's not a good start for him.
So, everybody's had a rerolls. Now he gets excited.
Yeah, and by the move of that catcher, unless he puts something in scoring range, obviously this turn, we can't then lose. We're not playing for the draw. I want to win. We're only really looking for the win, but let's see what happens.
Well, there's a lot on the line. Fiction's got the ball and he's on 3-star player points, so having the second Wolf level up is a high priority activity.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's now going to get a 1 dice block on the ball.
Well, can't be helped.
But he got a school.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
Someone killed him.
Got it! Yes! Mystic Zunk is back. Kill it. Dead. Ha! Well, I sounded a bit too pleased about that, didn't I?
You know, it's fine.
Oh, goodness me. Skurametso, good afternoon, sunshine. How are you? Or good morning, where you are. Not sure what you mean by that. Prey on slugs. Well, Hotspur, it's been the frustration of this game that we've hit lots of elves and not so much as a scratch. So it's about time we got one, and that was proper got. So has that elf now joined our team? Oh, he
No,
APO'd
because
him.
he would have done, but he APO'd him. So
Right, yeah. I mean, we wouldn't mind a new zombie, but we'd like to name them after the Flaming Hot Monster Munch fan base rather than just some elf.
right, the question is, how many of these guys can we free up to become part of the screen?
I'm going to go with 2. 3. 3. I'm going with 3. 3. Definitely 3.
No, we're waiting for opponent. I think 2. I think 2.
Wouldn't disconnect at this stage, surely. There's not really any reason to do that. He's got some chance of a draw and you haven't killed his players. Apo gone, maybe? Probably just internet connection, though.
Yeah, possibly. It's an odd one.
Yeah, Craig, and that's one of the fun things about playing teams that can resurrect players that they kill to take as their own, is that you can collect them. It's a bit like a sort of mini Pokemon. That you go, yes, that's that dwarf blitzer I killed, and here's an orc, and
How long does it take to either disconnect or not? This is terrible. There we go. Right, countdown time has started.
Right. Be bad form if he's just Alt F4'd and fucked off, wouldn't it? Because that's still, I mean, it still gives him a concede, doesn't it? If that's what he's done, I mean, it might just be
He's back.
simply internet issues. I don't want to call him out as that he's thrown in the towel. No, we won't. Actually, if you hang on till the 4th of September, you'd buy Legendary Edition, which I think is about 30 quid, and that's got the lot, mate. Everything. So you can buy it now, the vanilla version, which comes with 2/3 of the teams, and then buy the expansion pack, so you can do it in 2 separate chunks, and that I think works out about the same. But
Yeah.
either route, you will end up with I want to say 23 teams, but all of them basically.
24. It's all 24.
24 then, sorry, my bad. But yeah, you get 24 all the star players that they've made, which is a lot of them.
Right, now it's time for some. I just need a knockdown on this one, please.
I think those are old offers. That bear in mind that the Legendary Edition is not yet released. If you buy Legendary, does that include the DLC teams? If you buy Legendary as a standalone 35 quid job. Honestly, I haven't looked closely, but it's certainly the vast majority.
Well, also, people should remember that we're going to do our great giveaway soon, and once that starts, if you only own the base game, that's fine. You don't need to do any more than that.
Yeah, fine. Caroline Sorto, thank you ever so much for the follow. Welcome to the show. Oh, and you have got Indio the kitten correctly named there, Andy. Well done.
Right. Ah, yes. Victory is ours.
There we go. God, that was hard work. Just score. Don't knob about. Just score.
Just score. Yeah, score's fine. Score.
No, I know what you're like. You try triple surf or something. Don't. Just score. Win. Good.
Oh dear, we didn't ask. Right, next team, next game is going to be ... Do people want to see Necro, or do they want to see so this again, or some Dark Elves?
I'm easy. Both have got promising development. Oh, MVP for Murloc Joe, so he's 3 off getting Mighty Blow, which would be nice. All right, we've got 2 Necro, 4 Dark Elf so far. 3, 4.
Delves with an attack? No, no delves.